Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas, and welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to November 8th. Hope you're doing well. And on my last video, we did discuss KPIs, right? Key performance indicators, and why every advisor really needs to, kind of track what's important going forward. Today, what I want to do is talk to you a little bit, and what I'm going to reference, actually for the next several videos, is our benchmarking process that we use in our business planning process. And one of the most important benchmarks is our morning success ritual. Now, before we get into that, I know of those you're watching, you're kind of wondering what's behind me. So it is bring your dog to work day here. And as you can see, my buddy here is had a rough morning already. He's already napping out. So, but let's get back to morning rituals. So I've been practicing a morning ritual for over 30 years. I first got turned on to them by listening to, if you go back, some of you have done this, right? Remember the old personal power tapes by Tony Robbins way back when in like the late 80s and early 90s? There was something called your hour of power or your power hour, right? Where it was really about getting yourself ready to be excellent each and every day. And so what I've done over decades is, evolve that where I finally started to teach it to all my coaching clients. And here's the way I want you to think of it. Here's why it's so important. We talk about marketing and business development and, having an attitude and mindset and tracking and daily game plans and marketing plans and business development plans and everything else. But also remember that the business is a reflection of you, your mindset, your psychology, your belief set, your my OS operating system, right? It's a part of that. And I want you to think of the morning ritual as the hub of the success wheel. So here's the hub, morning success ritual, right? We've got business planning, daily game plans, marketing plans, mindset, attitude, health, fitness, all that. Everything pivots off of that. But in the middle is the hub. And I don't care about the rest of the wheel. If your hub is not good, the wheel's going to bust. And that's, for a lot of you, your biggest challenge. The morning ritual in my work is not negotiable. We have a whole e-learning series in Practice Power Academy on morning rituals, sort of the syntax, right? From visualization to morning rituals to internal dialogue to mental diet. There's a lot of do's and don'ts, right? Do review your plan, right? Do some personal development work. Don't start your day with news or email. Right? Pretty simple stuff. I mean, when you think about it in the abstract, makes sense. Basic, right? But then why don't most advisors do this? Because we're in this hurried state of I've got to get working. I've got to get busy. I've got a laundry list of things to do. And look, here's reality. If your day, every day is like your hair is on fire, don't you think that's a clue there's something wrong? That if you can't give yourself 30 to 45 minutes in the morning to kind of get your mind right, to get focused, to get to know your outcomes, don't you think that should tell you something that maybe I need to shift something, maybe I need to make some changes, maybe I need to, move forward? Because look, here's reality. A lot of people in this industry think that you've got to work harder in order to continue to make more money. Now, that is true for the first maybe 3 to 5 years, right? You're establishing yourself, sweat equity, you have to do that. So I totally agree with that, right? But after about year 5, it's no longer about hard work. It's about evolution. It's about changing who you are. It's about evolving, about thinking differently, systems, strategies, processes, leverage, psychology, right? It's not about more hours. And for a lot of you, and I say this as, I'm going to say it respectfully, you've been in startup mode your entire 30-year career, 20-year career. It's like every year, and we get to this point, right? Here we are in mid-November, basically, where a lot of you are saying, oh man, I can't wait till next year, I'm going to get it right next year. And you've been saying that for 20 years. And you haven't, and you made some minor improvements here and there. The problem is you're not consistent. Inconsistency comes from a lack of a morning success ritual. So the MSR, as we like to call it, the MSR is your consistency, continuity, insurance policy. Period. I can predict with absolute certainty if I've got a client whose morning ritual is going sideways, the inevitability of their daily game plans breaking down, their inevitability of their pipeline and their momentum breaking down is guaranteed. I can also predict with certainty that when I've got somebody new and I'm molding them, right, and we're kind of getting this figured out and they're drinking my Kool-Aid, look, and I don't care what coach you work with, you better drink their Kool-Aid. Otherwise, why'd you hire them? Period. So when I've got somebody wired, right, for this, and we keep them absolutely consistent with this, absolutely accountable to this, everything works because it's destined to work. So the one gift you can give yourself, and I know some of you are into wait till 2018 mode, and I get that. But here's the one thing you should start right now, today, first thing tomorrow morning. Figure out how you want to start your days. Start practicing it today. Don't wait till January 1st or January 2nd when you think you're magically going to transform yourself. It doesn't happen that way. Think of this time period right now to get your, I was going to say a bad word, we're not going to say that, but get your stuff together, right? Don't think you're going to magically transform January 1st. It doesn't happen. It's a false belief system. Do the work today. Change today. Get uncomfortable today. Because your level of change and uncomfortableness is where the money's at. You want to play it safe and you think, I'm just going to work harder? Dude, you haven't done it. Or you've done it very inconsistently. And that's not what this game's about. And that's why I take that's what I want to say. I take some disconnect, if you will, with some of my colleagues out there who think that, if we just give advisors systems, no, we just teach them what to do, they'll go do it, like robots. Not true. Just not. So the best gift to give yourself, and I'm going to tell you how to do it right now. Practice Power Academy, free by the way, no money. Morning Success Ritual e-learning series. Groove it for the next 6 weeks. So come January 2nd, January 1st, you're already in momentum, not trying to figure it out. Okay? Let's have a great day today. I'll see you again soon.